Anyway, on to the card. First main card fight was Koscheck versus Paulo Thiago, and I just got the tail end of this fight, but Thiago sneaks in this really nice little uppercut that knocks Koss down. And even though he doesn't look out to me, the ref calls it there. I would like to see more ground and pound by Paulo before that fight gets called, but they decided that was enough, and that was that. So big upset there as Paulo won against Koscheck. Like I said, I think Koscheck still looked still active and alive on the ground. He wasn't really totally out, so I would like to see a more defined ending to that. But otherwise, good win for Paulo. And then we had Shell Sonnen versus Damian Maya. I don't want to say Maya, but it's Maya. I know it. Hard to tell the two apart. I mentioned this here because they both wore like really similar pants. They both had black pants with white in them and ads all over them. So I mean, it was hard at times with the stream I got to tell the two apart. Very boring standing up. And Sonnen is scared of the takedown, so he doesn't commit with his punching. And Maya still lacks skill in that area. So it's just really rough watching that, and it lasted for a while. Thankfully, fight doesn't last long as Damian corners Chael against the cage and throws him with a belly-to-belly like suplex throw. It wasn't like exactly like a tight belly-to-belly suplex. It was more like more room in there where he just kind of throws him over his shoulder. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty badass. Then he gets on top of Sonnen and gets him all set up for a triangle choke, except he's on top and he can't really connect it right. So then he kind of gives Sonnen some leeway, and Sonnen's like working his way back up to his feet. Not up his feet, but back up to standing position. Well, yeah, his feet, to get over Maya. Thinking, I'm reversing and getting good position, and then he slaps on the rest of the triangle choke and gets the win. Beautiful. If I already seen the whole card, I gotta say that has to be submission of the night because that was a beauty. That triangle choke set up from the top and allowed Sonnen to get up to finish it. Piece of art. All right, then we got they showed undercard fight here, Junior Dos Santos versus Stefan Struve, and I noted here Santos is like the Bizarro World version of Machida, as he charges Struve with overwhelming punches that he can't defend, making the fight a short affair. Yeah, it's just all Santos. Just crowded Struve, hit him with a barrage of punches. Struve went down a couple of times before he didn't get up on the last, and the ref called it. I would like to see another. It seems like this was going on all night, where the refs were not letting the fighters, get rid of, just prove that they beat their opponent. A lot of it was like, the guy got knocked out supposedly, popping right back up, to have his arm not raised. It seemed to leave a lot of doubt in people's minds. And to me, I'd rather see a fight, that allows a few more punches when the guy's down to just put an exclamation point on that fight for me. But that's me. Good job, Santos. I want to see that guy fight some higher top talent now because he's proved it. He belongs. Let's see it. I'd love to see him fight. I don't know. There's a lot of fighters right now in the UFC that are up and comers. I don't think they're going to pair them against each other. So I'd like Santos to fight another veteran if they wanted to dig one up for him. I don't know. I can't see him, make them fight a Carwin or Valsquez, yet because they want to build all those people up. But good fight. Wilson Govea versus Nate Marquardt. Nothing of interest happened until the mid-second round, to me, when Wilson charged in after connecting against Nate, but Nate recovered quickly, sidestepped him, and jumped on his back, sinking in both hooks, but then was bucked off. So it was a really cool little sequence there, where a lot of well-timed stuff, where Nate was able to mount him on his back while still standing and take him down. But yeah, Wilson bucked him off. I gave Nate the first and second round. Lots of scary moments for Wilson as Nate had him in a lot of trouble. In the third, Nate hits a nice flying knee and chases him down with kicks that Greg's at best. And he also went for a spinning fist thing. And it looked really nice, but it really didn't hit. But he finished the fight pummeling a turtled Govea. So Nate, he's definitely should be in line for something soon. I mean, they're not 185 is so slim, fighter-wise. I wouldn't mind a rematch to, rematch with Silva after a little while. I mean, the guy's proved he's up there. And, he may have made some mistakes against Silva that he wants to, correct now this time around. And he said that in his post-fight interview. He's a different fighter now, and new fight for him. So, yeah, really good fight for Nate. Dominant performance. Govea hung in there, though, well. But, yeah, Nate the Great. Then we got now Franklin fight. And actually, this is a cool thing about, let me look at the name again, Setanta Sports, is they're going to show all the prelims. They showed all the prelims, and I got to see all the prelims compared to, only seeing like one or two. So that was cool. But they had Terry Edom versus Brian Cobb. And let's see here. Terry survived with Cobb in his full guard in the first round. Edom looked good. Leg kick. Let's see. Edom worked good leg kicks, too. They had a snap to him. Really nice, crisp striking with him. Joe kept on comparing him to Anderson Silva. And, he's got the build similar, and he does throw his kicks similar. I just hope he doesn't end up like what's that guy that broke his leg? Corey Hill? Yeah. I don't want to see Edom do that because he has really thin legs like that. And I always worry with him when he kicks that it's just going to, go. It's going to be grotesque. But that didn't happen, thank goodness, and he kept on striking. In the second round, Terry baits Cobb with another leg kick with the right, then switches for a head kick with the left. Beautiful. It looked much faster to me, but once I showed the replay, there's actually a lot of time in between the kicks. So he hits him with the right below his knee, or on the fat of his calf. Then he comes back with the left leg on the head, and he sends Cobb down. And he got him out for the win. It was another one where, he was kind of iffy if the guy was totally out, but the leg kick was so dominant, it's hard to argue. And Terry was on top of him and landed a good few punches before he got called off. So good fight for Terry Edom. I like his post-interview. Terry Edom's a great guy. I like cheering for Terry Edom, and I hope to see him some more. He's really a scrappy fighter, just brings it all. If he worked, more on his submission game or a little more on his wrestling too, he can really be a force. All right. Then we got another, let's see, no, it's different one. This was on the main card. Dan Hardy versus Rory Markham. Lots of dancing around. They see, the commentators talking about how Roy was bleeding early on. I didn't see it. I didn't see the punch that did it, but he was bleeding, they said, so afterwards I saw the blood, but it was hard to tell. And let's see here, and the close guarded Hardy finally lets his hands go and gets a left hook to the temple. And that sends Rory down flat. Just ugly KO. Just no doubt about it. Very impressive win for Dan Hardy. But it was really funny, though, for the longest time, he was very heavily guarded. He wasn't even throwing anything. Rory was throwing all the shots, right? But still not landing anything. Except finally, when he's up against the cage, he grazed with the right, and then he hit the temple with the left. I think Joe Rogan said he hit the jaw. I don't know. It looked like a temple to me. So, yeah, really nice. And Rory went right down after that. Impressive. Another good TKO, KO, whatever you want to call it. Next fight. They're going to show another. Yeah, I guessed it, prelim. And it's Eben Dunham versus Per Eklund. I've been calling him Per Eklund, but apparently it's Per Eklund, which I don't know. And then a good fast-paced fight that ends with Dunham. When Dunham hits a strike left to the temple, it drops Eklund fast and lands a few more punches before it's called. Good fight, good call. Just really savage out there. Those guys really brought it. They were switching positions a lot, and it was a fun fight. Evan Dunham, he has some good power. So yeah, another temple shot. Well, in my eyes at least. Then we got the main event, Diego Sanchez versus Joe Stevenson. I noted here, Diego's entrance reminds me of how he is, like what the Ultimate Warrior is to pro wrestling. And it's like, really theatrical and really gets the crowd pumped up and stuff, or at least pumps himself up. And it's really fun to watch, and it's funny. It's funny. And you know his personality from the Ultimate Fighter, it fits him, First round, lots of controlled chaos. I like to say controlled chaos, and when I say controlled chaos, I mean, both pick their spots to charge and then back off. It's just like, it's like, okay. It's like, why not stay there for a while, I mean, I don't quite understand. It's like they both decide, well, equally, let's regroup. But anyway, that went on for a while. That's pretty much the first round. And Joe Rogan mentioned, Diego was mixing up his striking more, using uppercuts, knees, everything in the arsenal. While Joe Stevenson looked like a boxer out there, just, going around, boom, boom, nothing special, everything telegraphed. It's just, I don't know, just looked poor. More the same in the second round. We had some more takedowns in the second round. I don't think we had any in the first, which was interesting. I think they traded guillotines for a while. I don't know, it wasn't the most exciting fight for me, myself. It had its moments. The third round is a draw in my eyes, as both fighters go head-to-head and land shots. After the fight, Steven celebrates as if he won. And I thought that was an interesting note right there, because the first two rounds I gave easily to Diego for mixing up his striking and landing more shots. The third could be argued for either way to me. It seemed like a draw to me. Both fighters were having different, I want to say like streaks of hitting a bunch of shots and stuff, and it's a draw right there. But the first two rounds went to Diego, and he won. And yeah, so good for Diego, good win. I wish he finished it, but Joe Stevenson's a hard guy to finish. He's really a gamer, so no blame there. We go on to another prelim. How nice, yes. They show Paul Kelly versus Troy Mandalones. Let's see, Mandalones. I don't know. This is your fight of the night in my eyes. It features two guys doing everything they have at each other, with the advantage changing from moment to moment. It was just an all-out war. I love this fight. Sad that this was the first fight, because everything was a letdown after it. Now for me, it's not next to the last fight because of where they're showing it, but for the crowd there, I bet this kind of sucked a lot of energy out of all the other fights once this fight was done, because it was a lot of action was in this fight, and it was nonstop. My only complaint is how can Troy train with BJ Penn and not have any of his sub game rub off on him? And I don't understand it. After opportunity, you can see Troy being able to have these chances to set up nice subs, arm bars, rear naked choke stuff that anyone can get or try for at least, and he just doesn't come up with them, and it's just weird. It bugs me. I mean, how can you train with BJ Penn and not have any of that skill set? Just a little bit, on your side. But Paul Kelly looked good, and after this fight, I think he's gonna move down to 155, which will be good for him because he has a kind of a poor reach advantage, where he's at now, and he's he's kind of chubby. I'm not talking, but I'm just saying for a fighter, he'd be better suited for 155. So yeah, good fight, and I'm not done. We got the last prelim fight: Mike sells Zoletics versus Neil Grove, and Mike taps Neil with a heel hook that possibly pops Grove's knee. Yikes! Impressive fight for Mike. Neil sadly was limping when he got back up. Didn't look good for him. He looked pretty worn out. He was limping, and it was hard for him to walk. I mean, really bad limp. So something happened, something tore, something ruptured. I don't know if it was the ankle or the knee. I thought it was the knee that I saw move, but maybe it was the ankle. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. But yeah, impressive for Mike, and he's a 205er, so that's even more impressive that he came up and fought a giant like Neil Grove and won. So I was wrong in that fight. So I'm wrong on a lot of these fights. A lot of these are upsets in my mind. Well, of course, Koscheck, but Per Eklund's kind of upset to me too. Overall, I did 6-4, which is kind of bad for someone who has some kind of insight in MMA, or at least thinks he does. But it was okay in that fights. I think it could have been better. It could have been worse. It was a so-so card. I'd recommend watching. I'd recommend watching piss poor crap MMA like Elite XC or something. I watch it all, but this was so-so. So I mean, yeah, that's all I have to say. My complaints on the repping was it seemed like, I guess it's with the UK crowd, they pulled guys up from the mats a lot to have them stand off again and fight standing up again, and they also had guys they were crunched up and they separated them. It was just all about stand up, and I think you push that down people's throats too much, and they see an unfair advantage to anyone striking there, and the grappler is going to be kind of shafted there. And I saw that happening a lot, and a lot of the calls seemed early on some of the TKOs or KOs. It just give them a second to go ahead and take everyone out of every shadow of doubt, mind that this guy's done, because the guy that who's getting beat on is going to be the one that's going to be complaining to you. So go ahead and let him get beat on for a few more seconds, then stop it. But yeah, okay, card. I'd recommend watching it. Sure, it's MMA. So later. We just got those over his shoulder. 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 Got those over his shoulder.